The Puppetman hits Shudder this Friday the 13th, 2023, premiering on their platform, and I got a chance to check this out a little bit early. This movie has some awesome kills, but ultimately has two big negatives that let the movie down. So let's discuss it. Hello everyone, what's going on? Thank you so much for tuning into this review. Whether you're brand new or whether you're returning to the channel once again, I really appreciate you taking your time out as we discuss Shudder's latest original movie hitting their platform Friday 13th of October, The Puppetman. A convicted killer on death row claims his innocence. His daughter starts to suspect that is the case when loved ones around her slowly start to die. Just to interrupt this video very quickly, if you aren't aware by now, I do have a Patreon. The link is a link tree down below in the description box. You can buy my book, you can shop merch and so much extra stuff. Request movies via PayPal. With Patreon, memberships do only start from £1 per month. You get so much access to so much early stuff, including reviews that you'll not see here on to the channel. You get access to polls, competitions, goodies, giveaways and all that good stuff that's over there on Patreon. And I do want to give a special thank you to all those people who do support my Patreon. Absolute legends, love them all, really appreciate the support, and you can join today by clicking the link down below. Now let's get back to the video. We've got director Brandon Christensen here, who has done a couple of other Shudder movies before, but I've never seen any of his previous work, so this one is a first time watch for me from this director. We've also got cast here such as Alyson Gorske, who plays Mikhail. We've also got Anna Telfer, who plays Joe. We've got Michael Paré in here also, and Zachary Levi, who plays David, the convicted killer on death row. One thing I can absolutely praise this movie for right out of the gate, going into the positives, is finally Brandon Christensen has answered the call to give some asylum actors a serious acting job. I've been saying for the longest time on this channel, especially an actress called Anna Telfer, who has done probably the best in asylum movies that she's been given. She finally get a chance to prove herself here, and she absolutely does as the character Joe, and she is terrific all around. The performances are good. Yes, some characters are underdeveloped. Yes, they're maybe not too fully fleshed out, or they're maybe just there to basically where you don't like the character, and in that essence they do a good job. The acting all around is good here. The kills I was very impressed with, and they are very gruesome, very gory, and also very well done. I believe the director Brandon Christensen also helped with the special effects with that department in probably creating those and making them look as good as they do. And honestly, they look terrific. The death scenes alone, I was like, wow, you know, bravo. They were great. They were definitely a highlight of the movie, along with the very nice cinematography that is captured here that just makes this kind of town feel cold. It feels dreary. It feels isolated to an extent, and it just feels like it is kind of a depressing state, which is good. Unfortunately, where I've got two negatives for this movie, only two, but they're pretty big negatives that kind of stops me from giving this a really high score, and kind of more so in the middle. The first negative I've got to highlight here is the pacing. Now this is only like an hour and 36, maybe 37 minute like maximum movie tops. The pacing, however, really suffers because we get a strong start. We get a kind of first strong 15-20 minutes, and then we get a couple of scenes that kind of feel like rinse and repeat, so to say. And I get it, it's all storytelling, it's all to build on this world and what exactly is happening with this mystique of the Puppetman, which we'll get into. The problem is with those kind of rinse and repeat scenes, this could have easily trimmed out a scene or two, maybe been 10 minutes, 15, maybe at a push shorter, and I think this movie would have been absolutely incredible if it wasn't also for my second negative, which this story, unfortunately, as cool as it is, and as cool as it is when the victims are frozen and all they can do is move their eyes, they can't move anything else in their body because they're being controlled, which they sell really, really good. The story, unfortunately, is wildly predictable. Like, you're going to guess what's going to happen. You're going to guess, right, okay, they're at point A, okay, right, this is where they're going to point B. There's no kind of side split off or making you kind of guess where the story's going. it is wildly predictable, which was unfortunate because with such a cool premise, with a good idea at the helm, and with great acting and some great kills, the premise and where the plot goes, you're gonna guess it from a mile off. And I was just like, with this mystique and this kind of elevation you had and this really cool platform you were giving our characters and the story, and you were kind of giving us as the audience, trying to reel us in, they kind of pushed the audience away. So with all that in mind, can I say I recommend this movie? I would say if you personally had the platform of Shudder, it may be worth checking out as like a horror movie for the month and like Spooktober and October kind of Halloween season. Yeah, in that degree, yeah, if you've got kind of nothing else to watch. Would I say take out a Shudder membership just for this movie? No, unfortunately not. But overall, my score for The Puppetman is a 2.5 out of 5 stars. So you guys have heard my opinion, now it's time for your opinion. Let me know down below in the comment section, what did you think of this movie? Did you enjoy it? Did you kind of agree with my score? Do you think it's a little bit higher? Or is this even a movie that you feel like you're going to check out? Well, leave a comment down below. Let's continue the discussion down there. I hope you've enjoyed the review. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Subscribe by clicking the red button down below. And until the next time that I see you, I'll be seeing you later.